Talladega, and we are back in the 87s, this time at Talladega. It's been a while since I've done a combo like this, a big track with these cars, so I figured I'd give it a try, and we'll see how we do here. We're going to be the number 6. I think I'm not going to qualify. I think I'm just going to ride around for a while in the back. It's a 50-lap race. Plenty of time for there to be big wrecks. And I don't really want to be in the middle of a big pack right out of the get-go, because I imagine they'll be 3 and 4 wide. At least 3 wide right at the beginning. So we might just ride around for first half of the race. Looks like we can do 35 laps on fuel, maybe a little less than that once we get up to speed here. But yeah, I haven't been at Talladega in a long time. I'm not the biggest fan of the pack racing, so I haven't been on this track in a while, and I guess they refreshed it because it looks, well, the yellow line looks freshly painted and very, very crisp down there. And the dashed line here in the second or the first groove is all worn away through the corners, which didn't used to be like that. There was an update for it, so I guess there had been a refresh, slight facelift that iRacing did to it. So that's cool. Biggest difference I can tell is that yellow line just looks super crisp and bright. And I believe it used to be on iRacing on the apron through the corners, but I think now it's up on the corner on the banking, so you can actually put the left sides on the yellow line without bouncing it off the curve or the banking angle with the apron. I'm pretty sure it used to be fully on the apron. I go and test it and drive completely onto the apron. But what do you know, it's a cloudy, overcast day with some fog.
One more lap.
They seem to be doing that more than any other weather in the official series anymore. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it won't have too many cautions, because that will really extend the length of this race, but I imagine we will get a few, judging by some of the people's in here. But who knows? Like I said, I haven't done a big track in a long time with these, so I don't really know what to expect. It's probably been over a year, maybe more, since I've run here, or even Daytona. Well, I guess it would have been my league was the last time. Daytona, that race would have been the last big track that I would have done.
Come on in for the black flag. There's the checkered flag.
And that's been almost a year, I think. No, I think it's been over a year, just barely. I need to fix that pop-in issue. I can see the flags popping in way over there. Let's see if we can find the setting for that. There's no reason for it to be so low. I was seeing that at Sonoma, just stuff popping in the distance. I can't remember if that's something you can change or not. No. I'm not going to be able to find it, am I? I think it's not something you can change from what I remember, but I could be completely wrong about that. Make sure we're not sitting there waiting on us. They're not. I don't really want to change anything because I still have the crashing issue once in a while. Of course, it's been a long time since that, but probably just jinxed it. Yeah, I don't know. I think I remember them talking about an I setting where you could change the render distance for certain objects, or like decorative objects. I could be wrong about that though. We are starting 15th. Only 11 people qualify, so we get to be in the middle of the pack anyway. And had we qualified, we would have been I doubt we would have even beaten anybody, so not a huge difference for us there. I was hoping this would be a super high strength of field and I could be like number 20 or 25 or something, so I wouldn't have to worry about it, but oh well. Whatever happens, happens. We're just going to try and take care of ourselves, and if we get caught up in something, then that's just the way it goes here at Talladega.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row. You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over.
Fuel thinks we want a full tank, which we don't.
4,500.
We probably want, I guess, just half tank, 11 gallons. Probably just right sides only if we pit. Fighting for the podium may be a bit of a stretch, Spotter. I'm never really competitive at the big tracks. Keep wanting to call them plate tracks, but there's no plate on these, so it wouldn't really make sense to call them that.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
50 laps here at Talladega.
Waiting on the final car to
Very
grid.
dreary out here. Maybe this is live weather. I think they've got some
Everyone's gridded.
storms down that way right now,
For this race. Be smooth
or at
and
least
have a good run.
some rain. It's kind of rotating east to west, and we're kind of getting some on the back end where I'm at. But I'm also pretty far away from Alabama, so
Catch the 24 car. Catch the 14 car. Catch the 3 car.
let's see how this thing goes. Hopefully it'll be clean for a little while. It's a crapshoot normally. Really have no idea what to expect, other than there will most likely be a couple big wrecks. And I just hope we can dodge them. Honestly, if we can't dodge them, these cars are such tanks that we might still be able to survive if we get a little bit of damage, but as long as we have to not take any big front end hits. If we hit the front end real hard, then we definitely will have some issues, but we will see. I'm just going to ride along this yellow line. I imagine people are going to get big runs to our outside, go 2 wide on our outside. We'll be at the bottom 3 wide, but as long as I hold my line here down on the yellow line, should be fairly safe. Maybe? Who knows? Who knows? We can always back out of it if we see something we don't like. I've been in a little draft, little 4-car draft, but I doubt that's going to be
Get ready.
really comparable to the speeds we're going to get with the main pack here. But in the little draft, I was able to full throttle it around the whole track, so we'll see if that's possible with these. I imagine the more speed we carry, it'll be looser on entry and be less possible. Getting ready to go green, we are.
Flag. Got one
But with the
outside.
track temp probably really cool, there's probably a lot of grip out here, so you probably don't have to worry about getting too loose.
Stay low.
I wouldn't think. 3 wide behind
You're on the
us.
bottom 3 wide.
3 wide
Got one
on
outside.
us.
2 wide there.
Here
You're on
comes the
bottom 3
16
wide.
car out of nowhere.
3
That
wide.
guy's diving to the back.
You're on the bottom 3
I
wide.
kind of want to dive to the back.
Hold your line.
That was the
Outside.
1
2
car
wide there.
going backwards.
Still there.
Might be the
All
play
clear, all
right
clear.
now.
Got one outside. Still there.
Gonna have a lot of early people being aggressive,
Car on the high side.
or a lot of people being aggressive early. Let's make sure we don't push up through the tri-oval too much.
Hold your line. Got one outside. You're 2 wide there. You're clear high. Clear
Definitely a
high.
little lifting. Won't hurt. Alright, now we got a little bubble to sit in here. Just be ready for anybody pushing out into the wall on the exit of 2.
I'm showing packet loss. I'm not blinking up here for you guys.
Somebody's blinking.
Not on.
Maybe third car on the inside line. I just saw blink for a second.
Yeah, John, you look solid. Wyatt blinked here for a second, but you're good.
Got one outside.
Alright, close. Let me know if it gets bad and I'll try and move out of the way a little bit.
Stay low.
Yeah, definitely it gets tight down here on the bottom with somebody on your outside, that's for sure.
All clear, all clear.
Bunch of people jumping to the apron, I guess. 3 car going to the back.
Clear low, clear low. You're too wide there. You're
Why'd I
too
left you the
clear
room?
high.
I haven't really seen anything too bad up ahead of us for me to want to get way far away from it.
Well, I was hoping you would.
The 10 car behind us, Mark, may have just tapped the wall a little bit on the exit of 4. So maybe
Yeah,
just
that's a lot of
slightly.
tape for iRacing.
Here comes the 21. I think we'll just let him go.
You got one inside. Still there? Hold the line.
Now they're kind of all lined up behind us on the inside lane.
Hold the line.
Ooh, gotta watch out
All clear, all clear.
for that outside wall. They might have tapped it again behind us. Gives us another little opening to sit in for a second. And we're basically dead center of the pack. Still. But it doesn't seem too unsafe right now for me to sit here. We got a lot of space around us, really, compared to what we could have. Watch out for that stupid apron. I was talking about that yellow line. No need to get that close to it. People grabbing that wall. A lot of people grabbing that wall. Everyone just bouncing off the wall and down to the apron. Hey, it's not me. I'm not hitting the wall yet. Cross our fingers. There was like 4 people around us that just did that at the same time, though. Won't be the last we see of it, for sure. Look how tight these cars are, and how much speed you're carrying through the corners and out of the corner. Like the low speed in the draft here is 206. It's just ridiculous. Middle of the corner, we're going 206. That's a lot of speed.
Got one inside. Still there. Stay high.
Comes the 15.
Stay high.
1 car made his way back up here after dropping to the apron at the start. He's just behind us now.
The leader just did a 45.6.
It is really dang tight.
Clear low, clear low. Got one inside. Stay high.
Oh, there's the wall. I was lifting a little bit to make sure that didn't happen, but
Go.
didn't help.
Damage to report. Clear low, clear low. Inside. Still there? Hold the line.
All the people that jumped to the back are charging forward now all of a sudden. That they were only back there for like 2 laps.
Stay high.
Somebody's catching the apron like me and getting loose down there.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Clear low, clear low.
Alright, we got our wall hit out of the way.
Inside.
I would like to get back to the bottom, but I really haven't had an opportunity yet.
Stay high. Clear low, clear
So
low.
we can get in line behind the 23.
Okay, I'm happy.
Oh, yeah.
I see a bunch of people going low up ahead.
Easy,
Somebody
John.
might have tapped the wall. We're getting a little bit spread out up there. 22 either backing out of it or lost some momentum. Looks like he's just backing out of it.
Still there? Hold your line.
There might have been some contact up ahead. that I didn't see. The way people were kind of moving around.
Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low.
Quit bouncing off the apron now.
Still there. 3 wide.
And now we're going to be 3 wide middle for some reason.
Hold your line. Outside. 2 wide there. All clear, all clear.
Just back out of that. I want no part of that for 20th place on lap 9.
Got one outside. Still there. All clear, all clear.
I'm feeling pretty tight right now. I don't know if we can move forward if we wanted to. But way too early for me to making aggressive moves right now anyway. Only got a couple people behind us now, John and Kurt in the 13. There's going to be a wreck with somebody bouncing it off the wall in front of somebody. We just had a massive lag spike, and that was because G-Force just had to tell me there was a graphics driver available. I thought the OBS just crashed, but that's still working apparently. Don't like getting pop-ups when I'm in the middle of something. 4 car caught the wall.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
And all of a sudden, we are strung out single file pretty much throughout the whole front half of the pack. Front 3/4 of the pack. .220 going into turn 3. More lag spikes happening. Recording is still going, I think. That would be nice if the lag spikes would stop. Big stutters. Now I got loose middle of the corner and that just shot the nose straight up the track.
Got one outside.
That was unfortunate.
Stay low.
Let's just back off behind the 20 car.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
I got loose middle of the corner and had to chase it, and then it just never could turn back left. So we'll just back off for a second, cool these tires off.
Got one inside. Stay high. Clear low, clear low.
I don't think we're in danger of losing the draft, even back here. Four car, I don't know what he's doing. He's driving down on the inside wall. He might just be giving up, I guess. Car directly behind us. We might lose the draft if we're not careful.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.8 seconds.
I think we'll be alright. The whole pack's getting stacked back up again. I think we're going to be due for a wreck here shortly. All it takes is some guy to be up top 3 wide and then bounce it off the wall, and then and what do you know, OBS crashed.
You're pulling away from the car behind.
Pulling off to the bottom here.
I love it. I love it. You didn't miss anything, thankfully. Just finally stuttered one too many times and OBS crashed. Just, I don't know. Those big stutters always happen when the program crashes, but it didn't for the first 2. But the third one, finally, it decided to quit. But we're still alive, just running at the back here. No reason to get frustrated. Our race is still going. And there's the big wreck.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
No car behind us. Don't need to worry. They're all down on the inside. And we should be good. That was liable to happen the last 3 laps. The way people were jumbled
My
up.
bad, guys. I just got free and I got behind
It's
me.
the 17 car.
How many sets of tires do we
No,
have?
I tried to check up, and I don't think Brandon saw it. I got a bump from the back and then into you.
I guess we can take rides.
Yeah, there was nothing you were going to be able to do. I lifted to keep it safe, and then it just got free on me.
We're going to put 9 gallons in it.
Yeah, about 12 or 13 inch started to loosen up a little bit.
We can probably make it from here on fuel.
Yeah, sorry about that. Whoever I corrected. Just totally my mistake.
I knew I had jinxed OBS earlier, saying it hadn't crashed in a while. I knew it.
Now open.
I freaking knew it. Just couldn't help myself but mention that. No rhyme or reason to it. And it's literally unsolvable, apparently.
My arrow
It's the
balance.
17 car. Past the 4. Past the 4. Past the.
We're gonna come in, take tires. Everybody else, I imagine. I mean, we're already in the back, so we might as well pit. Maybe make it on fuel. I don't think tires are a big deal, so us taking a set now is not gonna hurt us. I don't think.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1.
Not me
Right
to,
here.
David. I don't know where you want me to go, man.
Oh. We slowed down in time. 91, 89 on the rights. We'll be wearing at that right front, that's for sure. I'm just going to wait
Alright,
here
that's it,
for a
go.
second, because I don't want to come out in the middle. We might as well just come out in the back. And see what we can do from there. But I guess everyone's taken 4, or they all have damage. I guess we're just going to go. A lot of people around us are still sitting here. They might all be damaged.
Just a heads up, you know that you only have 1 set of right side tires remaining.
Yes,
Line up
yes,
single
thank
file.
you.
It's the 17 car.
And next pit stop, we will probably take rights only again. And we should be good on fuel now. We're 5 laps to the good, according to that thing. We came out in 11th? Holy cow. We were outside the top 20 before that
I
wreck.
just couldn't watch the back, David. I was on the brake. Sorry, dude.
Top 10 would be a win for us here today. But I don't think they're done wrecking. We are sort of close to halfway. 7 more laps. Might as well save a little bit of fuel here, but I don't think it'll matter that much. If at all. A lot of people were damaged in that thing. Are they going to be off the pace? Probably not, I would say. Unless they've got engine damage. We'll just have to see, I guess. Single file restarts. A bunch of people just now coming out of pit road.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside row now.
That was indeed a big one. One guy did not make it out of pit road in time, got trapped behind the pace car. A couple people.
Past the 4, past the.
But more yellows, and there'll be lucky dogs and wave arounds and all that. Actually, there may not be wave arounds. I think that's the thing I remember, there not being wave arounds even though we have lucky dogs. I think.
Socks, I can't pass him.
We've only got
I'm trying. I'm going as fast as I can.
back to 14th is right behind us. The rest are people trying to catch up from leaving the pits. So a bunch of people in that wreck.
Did they shorten the cautions?
We were in the right place at the right time, being able to check up just at the back,
Yeah,
and that's why I ride at the back sometimes at the start of these things, because if there's a wreck, you got a good chance to see it and be able to check up in time. And we had no pressure behind us, so no worry of getting run over, slowing down. So we were in good shape. And luckily, OBS didn't crash right before that happened, so that nobody saw it.
Get ready.
Instead, you just missed me riding in the back for half a lap. Let's make sure we're in the correct gear
The pace car is in.
and see what everyone's speed looks like. They're going early here.
Green flag, green flag. You're in the top 10.
That gives us a chance to get spread out a little bit.
0.362.
Really spread out. Oh my gosh. It's like 10 car lengths between the people up there. I did not get a good jump, apparently. Could feel it starting to get loose on me on entry there, so I just had to lift a little bit just to make sure it was safe. See if we can get caught back up to the rest of these guys. So few cars now, we could stay green to the end, so luckily we can make it on fuel.
There you go, man. You're doing real good.
We're in
Keep doing your
10th.
mark.
Okay, yeah, it's loose, running flat out with the draft.
Inside.
That's the worst place to catch him.
Clear low, clear low.
I don't know if we can catch back up to the 17. He's got a car right in front of him. He might just be inching back forward a little bit. It's getting darker out here, it seems like.
That was your fastest lap of the session. The car in P6 just set the fastest lap.
43.
P6 just set the fastest lap. Now they're too wide in front of us. That's going to get us caught back up. P6 is just sitting in line up there. Surprised he was able to set the fast lap. We get up here, we're just going to ride behind him and try to catch up to the main or the front group. If we can get up here.
Wrecking in turn 4.
They're wrecking behind us, and the people way in the back cause a yellow. That's unfortunate. We could have stayed green to the end from there. Might as well stay out. The leader going that early was absolutely perfect. That gave us the best chance to stay green, and I think gave him the best chance for the win. Getting them all strung out single file behind him. Because when you get them stacked up... Oh my gosh, that scared me. When you get them stacked up and then jumping at the restart, you get people jumping out of line and passing people before turn 1, and it gets all jumbled up, and that can really cause issues and cause cautions. But that was perfect, the way we all got strung out there. I don't know how they wrecked behind us. We have no reason to pit.
Watch your mouth.
Good grief, it's getting dark. It's only 1 o'clock in sim. I guess storm's rolling in. Are we gonna have to delay the race? Can never have a sunny race in officials anymore, it seems like. No, we just had a couple sunny races. I think Pocono was sunny, and
Lucky dog, huh?
whatever the last race was, I can't even
Past the
remember
21,
now.
past the
Richmond?
car,
Well, that wasn't
21.
sunny, that was a
Got
night
the lucky
race.
dog, let him by on the outside.
So it could have been cloudy, who knows? Did we get a 2x for hitting the wall back there? No, we did not. That's good. Didn't have any damage either, so... also good.
Wait, you think that's my fault? Like, honest to God?
We will be going green with 25 laps to go, right at halfway. So, it would be nice if we could go green to the end, but I bet we get at least one more caution. Unless the leader goes early again and we get strung out, I think we're getting another caution. But if he gets strung out again, if he goes early, gets us front guys all single file and keeps us there, I think this has a real good shot of staying green. It all depends on what the back of the field does, I guess. I don't know how they were even close enough to make contact, unless some of them are damaged and off the pace, which I guess they'd have to be with how long some of them were on pit road. But feeling good so far. These cautions sure do feel like they take a long time when you don't pit. Bunch of people still trying to get some more damage fixed in pit, on pit road.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
No more lap down people that are in the race, apparently, because we're just single file. Lucky Dog was the only guy, I guess. How many cars is that? 23. 23 cars left on track. Let's hope he goes early again and we can get a better jump. Because we got left behind there and had a tough time getting caught back up. I think we were going to, had that stayed green, but it was taking a long time. I'm ready to go green though. I want this to go to the end now. Been too long under yellow. Too long under yellow.
I'll stay low.
Get ready.
When's he gonna
Eight
go?
cars in.
Alright, he went early again. Pretty early.
Green,
I
green,
just stepped on my dick back here, guys. Sorry.
The leader just did
did a 16.705.
Must have missed a shift or something back there. We get through the gears all right. 20 cars struggling getting going here.
Yeah,
We'll
my bad,
try
John Mark
and
David, everybody behind me. I just
stay in line. He's not going though for some reason.
You weren't the only one sleeping.
I was also
Outside.
sleeping.
Still there? Hold the line. Still there.
Try and get around him here and see if we can catch back up. It's going to take a while now. He really had trouble getting going for some reason. He was fine the last restart. Now we got a ways to make up, over a second, or just at a second.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1 second.
Thank you, spotter. They got a lot of draft in front of them. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch them. They're pulling away. That's unfortunate. They start racing. We might have a chance, but right now, not looking likely. We're sitting 9th currently. They're continuing to pull away. This is unfortunate.
Did anyone else just see that thing in the sky? I think there was a UFO.
I just tried to sit behind the 20 thinking that he'd get going and we could just catch up.
Nobody?
I thought we'd lose more time if we went side by side with him
Big ass.
and then try and pass him, but he was just not going there for some reason. I'm just going to full throttle it right now. They are racing up ahead now,
I mentioned it.
but are they going to slow it down at all? We are outside their draft. If they end up wrecking, they'll slow down, that's for sure. We caught a little bit. We might get up there. Trying to keep it as nice and smooth as I can. We're able to stay ahead of the 13 behind us.
1.4 seconds.
Okay, that time the car didn't turn. I think we had a little more speed entering the corner with some draft help. The one car is back here now. Are we going to want to pass him or try and ride behind him and catch back up? I don't know. And we just followed him into the wall.
Your car looks fine. No damage to report.
I think everyone behind us did as well. It's getting so dang tight all of a sudden. We just gotta go. He's way too slow off the corner there.
Stay low. You're clear high. Clear high. Alright, man. 20 to go. Go get him.
The leader just did a 45.02.
Will we get another chance to catch up? I don't know. Seems like when their momentum goes away, they just keep falling and they can never recover. Good Lord. Maybe we shouldn't have full throttled it those couple laps because now it will not turn. We did close in 2/10 there. Lap car going onto the apron. Thank you.
That car is a lap down.
Reason I'm going forward is because they don't look like they're going to wreck.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1
Really.
second.
The one car has just disappeared behind us. I don't know if he was backing up or his momentum just disappeared. But I'm glad we didn't try and sit behind him. He was just losing too much out of the corner there. Alright, we're almost back in the ball game. Very nearly. Still got a lot of laps left, so I'm not going to charge my way forward yet because we won't be able to keep it for that long. We're going to try and time a run, I think. But we are back in the lead pack. That is nice.
Heard from your wife, Lucas?
Yeah, man. I miss her every day, man.
Dude, no, I got one. So I'm friends with her on Facebook still. They were sitting like one section away from each other at the baseball.
Still looking pretty tame up here. Not sure if we're going to see a wreck again. I'd prefer if we didn't. Oh gosh, had to hit the brakes. Was gaining way too much on entry there. Didn't want to run into the back of them, but we got more people joining this pack. 15 cars caught up. Maybe we do want to move forward. I don't know. This is saving tires back here, though. 17 is lifting quite early for the corners, though. Now we're going to lose a spot to the 15, probably.
It is. The mayor of Chattanooga personally endorsed it. Hell yeah, I like that.
Say hi.
Are you
Just
running
get up
it
on the
for
top
FTF?
line and you just can't turn at all. '20 car back up here. He's recovered pretty well. Surprised that many people were able to catch that back up from that far back. Ooh, that was nearly a wreck. Somebody squeezing in line in front of the 17. Just gotta watch the tight out of the corner.
Oh yeah, man.
Outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low.
Alright, we are in the front draft now. 15 laps to go.
Yeah.
I gotta lift through the trioval with how tight it is.
I don't think he's coming back.
All clear, all clear.
What happened?
The leader just did a 46.044.
Jacob flying. Oh,
That'll do it.
Alright, fellas, I'll be holding the bottom when you get here.
You better let that bitch go, man.
We got a lap car that's gonna be holding the bottom apparently when we catch up. I would rather go to the bottom and have them go to the top. Meaning the lap cars go to the top.
He seems optimistic he'll be back this fall, but we'll see about that.
Alright, anybody opposed me holding the middle?
what did they get him for?
Please do it.
Well, we might just get the wreck right here. So dangerous to have to go to the outside on the exit of 2. And I do not want to be up high on entry, that's for sure.
Still there.
Lap car, hold the middle. Lap car, hold the middle. Lap car, hold the middle.
Say hi.
And he's just going to be in the way
Go to
now.
the middle.
Say hi.
Thank you for not listening to him, Nick.
All
I
clear,
may be
all
a dick, but I'm not that much of a dick.
Alright, we get past him. They're still pretty tame up ahead. Someone just bounced it off the apron, but I think he's gathered it back up. As long as he doesn't push up into the wall, which it looks like he did not. Luckily, the recording still works. Oh, 3 wide. We might see a wreck at the end. We're starting to get a little bit more aggressive, and the sun might be coming out a little bit. What do you know? Oh, they're wrecking behind us. That's going to be a yellow.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line
They
up,
got
single
stacked
file.
up, I think, and somebody just tapped the guy in the rear, and that sent him sideways right behind us. We're not going to pit, I don't think. Only, we're going to have less than 10 to go when we take the green here, but it's going to be a crazy restart.
Say that.
We are still in 9th. How many people are going to be pushing really hard out of the corner because it's late in the race and they don't want to lose time and then slam the wall? How many people? Let's guess. I'm going to say at least 3 that we can see in front of us. There might be more behind us, but I think at least 3. Hopefully I'm not one of them. Hopefully I am not one of them.
10 to go.
If the people in front of us pit, I guess we'll come down and take rights. Are we going to want to do that? I don't know.
It's the 15 car. Pit road is now open.
I don't know.
20, you gotta pass.
Yeah, Art, you gotta get around a bunch of us.
Yeah, it just pulled me.
Well, boys, I'll formally apologize for causing that wreck. I was just going to try to get the 13 a little squirrely, and instead of getting him squirrely, it just wrecked him and took about 5 people with it. So that's my fault. My bad.
When you try to get people squirrely at 210 miles an hour in the middle of a corner, they tend to just wreck.
So all of a sudden I seen Kurt pointed towards my door.
Alright, we'll come in and take 2.
Yeah, I was just trucking along beside you, and he decided to move up and establish himself. So my ego got in the way. I was going to get him loose and then wrecked him somehow. I didn't even think I'd be close to wrecking him, but I was wrong.
We'll come in and take rights. 90-92, but I think there's going to be a difference on the turn-in for us if we take rights.
Alright, that's it. Go.
Don't speed on exit.
Drive smart. There are no more right.
We come out in second place.
Line up single file.
That's insane.
It's the 2 car.
I think a lot of people took 4 tires. And I don't think you need 4 tires. I know it says 80-84, but I don't think it's going to be that bad. I don't think. I could be completely wrong. But that scares me that there's only 2 of us that did that. Oh well, make this an exciting finish. Really exciting finish. Hopefully we can hang on to it. I was never feeling that loose. I mean, as we were catching the field while I was full throttling, felt like I wanted to jump out a little bit, but every time I lifted in the corner, which was pretty much every lap after that, with how tight it was just plowing. So I don't think left sides are going to matter that much. We'll see. We will see. No idea which lane we're going to want. I haven't done a restart this far up. Just follow the 2, I guess. But we're going to only have 7 laps to go.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Oh, there is wave arounds.
Hey, I was supposed to get the lucky dog, and it just won't let me buy. Does this
Oh.
ever happen?
No, he just thought there were. There's not.
All right, fellas.
He just thought there were wave rounds,
Past the
but
3, past the...
there are not. So he just gets sent to the back. He didn't get the lucky dog, and he was supposed to. He must have tapped the wall or got damaged in that wreck or something. Got some sort of incident. Because that will negate your chance to get a lucky dog, because it'll think you're in the caution. This is going to be treacherous. This is going to be treacherous. Starting all the way up here. But we've survived up to this point. We've only got a short run to the finish. Let's just see if we can hang on and don't plow up into the wall. Two Car says he's going really early.
Get ready.
I'm not going to trust that. I'm just going to go when he goes. But if he's telling the truth, then I appreciate it.
Alright, man. Pace cars in.
He was telling the truth.
Green flag, green flag.
And I kind of hesitated.
That's why I gave you a nice little shove there and kept us rolling.
There's nobody behind us all of a sudden.
Oh, no. And I just missed the shift for a second.
Got one outside.
7 car goes to our outside.
Stay low. There's a car on
He's
the
got a
high
big
side.
run.
Stay low.
He's going to give the 2 a bump.
You're
We're
clear
just going to
high,
get in
clear
line
high.
behind him. Let's have a 3-car breakaway to the finish here. How about? Nah, looks like that's not going to happen. 7's got the momentum though. I'm going to go with him.
Got one inside. Still there.
Oh my gosh, here comes
You're up top
the
3
5
wide. Inside.
from a
2
mile
wide
back.
there. You're up top 3 wide. Hold your line. Inside. 2 wide there. Good job. The next car is leader.
Well, this didn't work.
Still there.
We're just going straight back. Let's make sure we don't hit the wall.
Clear low. Clear low.
Well, that didn't last long. But they're being aggressive. Might see some contact. Definitely don't want to be the only car on the far outside lane,
Still there.
because you're not going forward there at all.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Oh, we're going to be
Stay low.
taking 3 wide
3
middle.
wide. You're in the middle. Hold your line. 5 to go at the line. You're going well. Take that in. Hold your line.
That's my bad.
The car is C18. Just at the fastest lap. 43 points.
Well, we have no speed compared to everyone else.
Stay low.
Maybe 4 tires was just better.
You're clear high. Clear high.
Looks to be the case. I can't really hold the bottom.
Stay low. Next car is leader. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. You're clear high. Clear high.
We want to go outside, I guess.
You got one inside.
Probably a bad idea. It is. 15's just going to get back around us. Probably going to lose a spot to the 17 once he gets up here.
Stay high.
Car's just so dang tight. I thought taking rights would loosen it up, but that is not what happened, and we got some contact.
Hold your line. Clear low.
They
clear
keep
low.
it together.
Outside. Stay low. All clear, all clear.
Alright, let's just try and stay on the bottom. But we keep pushing up, that allowing everybody to get underneath us.
Still there. Stay low. Still there. Hold your line.
Oh, it's just not turning.
Stay
I've got
low.
no grip
Green
down
line
low,
through the
man.
middle. Hold your line.
No grip down low. Should have taken 4.
Hold your line. Inside. You're too wide there. Stay high.
No grip at all through the center. Oh my
Clear,
gosh.
clear.
We're going to lose top 10.
Inside.
Just no grip.
Still there. Hold your line.
I did not think 2 tires would be this terrible.
Here's across the low side. Stay high.
But my goodness, it is terrible.
Still there. The leader just did a 45.435. Clear low, clear low. Got one inside. Stay high,
I just can't turn. Just way too dang tight.
stay high. There's across the low
Like
side.
it's crazy tight.
All clear, all clear.
And they're going to be making contact
Got one
almost.
inside. Still there, hold your line. Stay high. There's across the low side. 3 wide, you're in the
Oh
middle.
my goodness.
Clear low, clear low.
Sorry
2
to
wide
whoever was behind me there. The 2 cars swerving at everybody.
All clear. All right, man. White flag.
White flag in the air.
Inside. Clear low, clear low. Got one inside.
And he's just going to drive through us, I guess.
Stay high. Clear low, clear low.
Absolutely no turn whatsoever.
Got one inside.
We've got absolutely
Stay high.
nothing for
Stay
speed.
on the horn. Closing on you. The gap is 1.7 seconds.
Just waiting
All
for the
clear,
big
all
wreck
clear.
now. That's all we can hope for. I just couldn't hold the bottom and could not turn through the corners, and that's what killed us at the end. Just had absolutely nothing. Should have taken 4 tires. No lift through this.
Try oval. In the try oval.
See what we get.
I tried to keep it down there. I don't know. Y'all threw me in the grass.
We got 8th.
My best to not come back across
There's
here.
the flag. It's over. Looks
I don't
like
know.
you lost that motor. There you go.
We had
man.
such a good
job,
race.
driver.
I don't know why y'all have to ruin it every time.
That's Talladega.
Yeah, that's not bad. I just
Well, we get 8th. Destroy that car. I just full throttle it through that. Coming to the checkered flag. I didn't want to lift and then start plowing because I lifted and then push up into the middle of the wreck. But that's pretty good view there. We kind of pushed up into the middle of the wreck anyway. Well, we got 8th and a 4X right at the end, but I'll take an 8th. We could have passed the 16 had we not just plowed straight into his fuel tank. Well, he was coming down the track. Nothing we could really do there. We passed a handful of cars, though. Luckily we did, because if they hadn't wrecked, we weren't getting anything out of that. I mean, good grief, we were slow there at the end. Didn't think 4 tires would have been that better, but it was, or we were just that bad. But now you know. Oh well. Still had a pretty decent race. Oh, 10 car behind us grabbing the wall. 8 car grabbing the wall. We're going to see a bunch of that until we get to the yellows. There's where everyone around us grab the wall. Up into the wall again. We might as well just get to the wreck because it's just going to be wall hits until we get there. He's getting loose by himself. Jump to lap 16. Oh. 21 gets tagged. Or maybe he got loose and then got tagged. He was just trying to save it, and then they're just all stacked up behind him and not even really bumped at all, but just gets loose on the bottom lane, and that takes the whole inside line and a bunch of other people as well. And that's all happening to my left, and I can just slow down and keep it to the right. Not worry about it. That was a whole bunch of cars, though. Whole bunch of cars in that one. The first of the two big ones, and then we go just a short distance before the next yellow, which happened behind us way back here. The 3 drives through the back of the 16 for some reason for 20th place. Ruining a good run we were having there for no reason. And then we go to lap 40. Yeah, and the 23 got in the back of the 13 just right behind us, and then they were all sideways, and that sent the 23 head on into the wall. But yeah, there's no getting someone squirrely here. You're either not hitting them or you're wrecking them. We're going way too dang fast in the middle of a turn to be just making someone get a little loose. And then this is at the end, lap 48. People pushing really hard. How many laps? We lost 4% tire there on a little, I guess it was a 7-lap run, but I think that was just our left sides were so terrible. We just could not turn at all through the corner. Definitely take 4 tires at the end. At least take 4 tires once before this race is over, I would say. And this is when they almost wrecked. Before we came to the big wreck, and then they're just going to be making a bunch of contact, just giving it everything they got. In the 7, really bad block on the 5, and that's what causes this mayhem and allows us to gain a handful of spots before we plow it head on into the wall and start flipping like crazy. I think half the field was upside down after that one. But hey, we'll take home an 8th place. Could have been better had we taken 4 maybe, but could have been worse as well. We missed a few wrecks and really didn't get any unless you count the last one. But we gained spots in the last one, so I don't count it. But yeah, that's 87s at Talladega, and that can be my only Talladega and Daytona race for the next year. So glad we finished top 10.